Okay, fifth graders, we're back. Now remember, we're learning about the genre of fantasy. If you remember, fantasy are stories that have magic and things that don't usually happen. So we're going to read The Paper Bag Princess again. Today I'm not going to read it. I'm going to let the computer read it for you, and you can just follow along or listen. And today, when it finishes, I'm going to ask you and talk a little about the character. So remember what characters are. Those are the people and things like animals or objects in the story that the story is about. So as you're reading, I want you to think, who is this story about? Who is the important person or things in this story? Okay, so let's listen along as we think about the character.
Dreamscape presents The Paper Bag Princess. Story by Robert N. Munsch. Illustrations by Michael Marchenko. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon. And he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes. Your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince. But you were a bum." They didn't get married after all.
Okay, that's the end of that story. Now I'm going to think the characters, the people or the animals in the story. Think about that. Who are the characters in the story, The Paper Bag Princess? Can you think of one? There might be a couple. Yep. The princess, just like the title says, The Paper Bag Princess is one. What's another one? Yep, the dragon. The dragon, most of the story is about the dragon or has the dragon in it, right? So he's a pretty important character. Is there any other? Yeah, Ronald is in it. Is he a big part of the story? No, he has a very little bit in the story, but he's still a character. We call those minor characters. They're not huge. They're not a lot, but they're still in the story, just a little part. So think about, we have two major characters, the princess and the dragon. So thinking about those two, I'm thinking about the character traits. What is that character like? I'm going to think about the princess first. What is she like? Well, she is definitely passionate. She knows what she likes and she goes after it, doesn't she? She knew she wanted to rescue the prince and she went after it, even though it was dangerous. So she is tough. She's hardworking. She followed that. She knew she had to go, but she didn't have any clothes. So what does she do? She found an old bag and put it on. So she is smart. She's tough. She knows what she wants. I would maybe use the word fierce. She's fierce. She goes after what she wants, right? That's kind of fierce. That's a good word. Okay, now the dragon. What character traits could I give the dragon? Was he smart? Not so much. He got tricked by the princess, didn't he? So he's not so smart. He's a little bit not stupid. Stupid might be kind of a tough word, but he's not so bright, not so smart. Is he powerful? Yeah, he can be pretty powerful. He let out a fire that killed over 100 forests. That's pretty powerful. Is he big? Yeah, he's very big. He's tall and big. Is he fast? Yeah, so those are character traits. Character traits are how we would describe them. The dragon is big, tall, powerful, fast, not so bright. And I would say the princess is smart. She's fierce. She goes after what she wants. She's hardworking. She's passionate. She goes after what she wants and feels strongly about it. And she's hardworking. Did I say that? I don't remember. But you know what I'm saying, right? When we talk about character traits, we're describing that character. So in the activity this week, one of the things you'll have to do is describe one of the characters in the story and tell some character traits about them. Okay, so you think about it. Think if you can add any others. Okay, good luck.